I had to fire my daughter's best friend because she was too polite, and she was convinced that every time she asked me a question she was an inconvenience, so all her messages started with "sorry to bother you." I hired my daughter's 16F best friend, 19F. She is a good kid and has a real interest in learning and working in my industry. My daughter's friend was unqualified, but I cleared it with the film's producers to have an assistant who was also a student. She is a hard worker and a fast learner and picked up her role well. She is going to have a successful career as a theater/film technician. In spite of that hard work and quick learning, I had to fire her last night over her text messages to me. She is hired as a student, her inexperience and therefore needs to ask questions is assumed. I expect text messages asking for more clear directions, instructions on assigned tasks, clarification of the equipment, etc. I told her the beginning of December, "You are here to learn, not to already know. No matter where I am, you text me questions you have and I will come to show you or reply with an explanation." All her messages have been appropriate questions for the tasks currently assigned. My hang-up has been how she begins her messages. All start with Mr. last name. "Sorry to bother you. I know you're busy. I don't want to be a bother. Sorry, I need help again," etc. I have repeatedly texted back she is not a bother, that I want her asking questions, that she does not need to be formal, and so forth. No matter how many times I tell her to drop formalities, she keeps using them in every message. I explained I am her supervisor on set and her questions are part of that role. So after 5 weeks now of her not following my repeated requests to believe in the validity of her right to ask questions, yesterday afternoon I switched it to an ultimatum. If your future messages open with any wording that implies you are an inconvenience, then I am going to assume you don't yet feel professionally ready to be working on a film and will let you go. 3 hours later she sends the final message with "sorry." I replied back that she needed to go back to the trailer to get her stuff and leave. She was no longer my assistant on this film. Now she is hurt. Her mom passive-aggressively dragged me on FB. My daughter texted letting me know how mad she is at me, and when I got home had a sign on her bedroom door that said "don't knock, don't try to speak with me." So basically everyone is mad at me. Now, the fired best friend will still be included in the credits, invited to the premiere as a crew member, and get a positive job reference on her ability to perform the assigned tasks. All she lost was these final 2 weeks of work. I have assured everyone that I will give her another chance on a future gig when I feel she is ready to ask questions without qualifiers. Listening to and adapting your work behavior to the preferences of your supervisor is a real-world priority, so I think I did her future career a favor teaching that lesson. Am I the jerk? Update. Thank you everyone for the fast and very thorough ass whooping. We do not start filming today till late afternoon. I have taken the judgment of this forum seriously and texted her an apology that admits my actions were absolutely counter to the confidence in her ability that I wanted her to have. I have asked her to please come back to finish the remainder of the shoot with us and told her I would reimburse the couple of lost hours from last night. I especially need to apologize to the other posters who accused me of being a faux feminist. I was not intending to pretend my feminism, and I do genuinely want her to succeed because I believe she has the potential to be a great filmmaker. Thank you for calling out my bullshit. I am waiting now to see if she is willing to accept my apology and return to the position. Edit. She is coming back this evening. I called her mom too after the text message to her and explained that I only wanted to make her a better member of the team, but accepted the way I did made me an asshole instead. I will talk with her tonight before shooting in hopes to undo any damage to her confidence I caused last night.